My name is Brianna Garza, and this is my speech of how to jumpstart a car. Here's my audience. Imagine that you go to start your car, you put the key in the ignition, turn it, and nothing happens. Your battery is most likely dead. Knowing how to jumpstart your battery is an essential skill to have in the event that it happens to you or somebody that you know. Over the next few minutes, I will be discussing with you how to properly jumpstart a car, and hopefully by the end, you will all be able to do it on your own. The first step in jumpstarting your car is having the right equipment. The most essential piece is the jumper cables. They cost anywhere of $10 to $15 depending on the type that you get, and you can buy them from almost any major retailer. According to Meineke.com, a car care company that specializes in automotive repair, in their Choosing the Right Jumper Cable section, states that while longer cables may be more convenient, they are not always the best option because the energy has further to travel, which will make the jumpstart process longer or more difficult. In addition, each cables come with a gauge, which is the strength of the cable. A good gauge to go for is a 6, and you also will want thicker cables, which will help insulate. Moving on to setting up the cars. You want them to be face to face, which is headlight to headlight, but not touching. That's important. You then want to pop the hoods and put them in park and make sure that they're off. In the second edition of Auto Repair for Dummies, a very popular reference and instructional book, in their How to Jumpstart Your Car section, gives us a helpful tip of putting your car's emergency brake on. This will be useful in the event that your car may start rolling away or something may happen. It will be more sturdy and won't move. Now, onto the most important part, connecting the cables. According to Geico.com, a well-respected car insurance company, provides a few tips to keep in mind before you start jumping your car. First, read the manual and make sure that it's even possible to jumpstart your car. A lot of newer cars, jumpstarting it isn't the best option. Next, never jumpstart a frozen battery. If you're in a colder climate, this is something to be more cautious of. Also, never jumpstart a cracked or leaking battery. This is extremely dangerous and should be handled by a mechanic, in which case you will probably need a new battery. Lastly, if there's any corrosion on the battery, try to wipe away as much as possible before starting. Now the fun part. You want to take your cables and then locate your battery. The battery will usually be a big black box inside your car that will have 2 terminals, a red one, which will be the positive, and a black one, which is the negative. When connecting your cables, you want to start with the bad battery and connect the red clamp with the red terminal of the bad battery. You then want to connect the red positive clamp with the red positive terminal on the good battery. Next, you're going to go in reverse order and start with the bad battery. You're going to connect the negative black clamp with the black negative terminal of the good battery. And then the opposite black terminal should go on a piece of metal somewhere on the car. Most people like to use the engine block, so we'll just pretend that's right here. Now you're all connected. The next step is to run the car with the good battery. Keep it running for about 2 minutes just to give it some power. You then want to start the car with the bad battery. Hopefully your car should turn on at this point. In this case, you will want to remove the cables in the reverse order. So you'd want to start with the one connected to the metal block, and then the negative black terminal, then the positive on the dead battery, and then the positive on the good battery. You will then want to keep your car running for about 30 minutes as to warm up the battery and to ensure that it'll keep running. I hope you all learned a few things today and are able to do this on your own. I will be providing you all with a handout to take home and put in your car in the event that your car ever does break down. Knowing how to jumpstart your car is a critical skill to have as a young adult or anyone in general.